Imagine a monster so depraved, so utterly devoid of humanity, that his very existence challenges our understanding of evil. A man who looked like your grandfather, yet harbored desires so dark, they remain almost unspeakable. This is the story of Albert Fish, often called the Grey Man. A name that barely scratches the surface of his horrifying reality. In the annals of true crime, few figures are as disturbing. His crimes were a meticulously crafted tapestry of sadism, cannibalism, and self-mutilation that shocked a nation already grappling with the shadows of the Great Depression. Born Hamilton Howard Fish in 1870, his early life was a fractured landscape of trauma. Orphaned at a young age, he spent years in institutions where, he later claimed, he was routinely subjected to physical abuse. It was here, in the crucible of pain, that the seeds of his monstrous desires were sown. He found pleasure in suffering. A twisted connection that would define his entire existence. This self-inflicted torment was not just psychological. Medical examinations later revealed an almost unbelievable truth. Albert Fish had inserted 29 needles into his own pelvic area. A macabre collection he carried within him for years. This was not an accident. It was a deliberate act, a perverse pursuit of sensation that foreshadowed the depths of his depravity. Fish was a chameleon. A quiet, unassuming figure who worked odd jobs and fathered 6 children. He was, by all accounts, a seemingly normal man. Yet beneath this facade, he was a prolific predator, preying on the most vulnerable. Children. He claimed to have attacked dozens across 23 states, often targeting those whose disappearances might go unnoticed in an era before modern forensics. His most infamous victim was 10-year-old Grace Budd. In 1928, Fish, under the alias Frank Howard, charmed the impoverished Budd family, offering their eldest son a job. He then spun a tale of a birthday party, convincing Grace's parents to let their daughter accompany him. Grace was never seen alive again. For 6 agonizing years, Grace's disappearance remained a mystery. Then, in 1934, the Budd family received a letter. It was an anonymous, meticulously detailed account of Grace's abduction and murder. The letter was so graphic, so utterly devoid of remorse, that it sent shivers down the spines of seasoned detectives. This letter, however, became Fish's undoing. Detective William King, who had tirelessly pursued Grace's case, traced the stationery back to Albert Fish. When confronted, the Grey Man confessed. Not just to Grace's murder, but to a litany of other horrific acts, including the murders of Billy Gaffney and Francis McDonnell. His confessions were delivered with a chilling calm. A detached recounting of atrocities that left even hardened investigators stunned. The trial of Albert Fish in 1935 was a spectacle of horror. His defense argued insanity, citing his lifelong history of abnormal behavior and his claims of hearing voices. But the prosecution painted a picture of a calculating, deliberate killer. Despite his frail, grandfatherly appearance, Fish's calm demeanor in court, as he recounted his crimes, only amplified the terror. The jury deliberated for less than an hour, finding him guilty of first-degree murder. Albert Fish was sentenced to death by electric chair. And here, we return to the chilling quote that began our story. When asked about his impending execution, Albert Fish reportedly declared that dying by electric chair would be the supreme thrill of his life. A final, perverse testament to a man whose entire existence was a quest for pain and sensation. On January 16, 1936, Albert Fish was executed at Sing Sing prison. He went to his death quietly, his final moments shrouded in the same unsettling calm that defined his life. His story is a stark reminder that evil can wear the most ordinary of faces. The case of Albert Fish forever changed how society viewed child safety, and the dangers lurking in plain sight, leaving behind a chilling question. How could one man be so utterly, inexplicably evil? If you dare to delve deeper into the shadows of true crime, subscribe to the channel for more untold stories.